top right hand corner, we have our red Protoss. It is Miles Prower.
And his opponent, he is true. He's literally blue. He's your American hero, ladies and gentlemen. It's CM Storm's Pult. Now, Pult, for those who don't know, maybe you're tuning in for the first time to Base Trade TV or to Zotac. Either way, Pult has been a recent champion on multiple weeks running. Prior to Heart of the Swarm, Hyun, Quantic Gaming's Hyun, had like the #1 title for like all the Zotac Cups. Pult, though, since then has come in and said, Hyun, your reign of terror has come to an end. I'm here to claim the throne. And he has been an unstoppable force. I think Apocalypse is the only person in the finals to have taken Pult down. I could be wrong on those statistics, but either way, man, Pult got his revenge the following week in a rematch and took him down again.
Yeah, Pult is absolutely terrifying to come up against. And in fact, like, how many has he won at this stage?
So many, I don't know, thousands of dollars I imagine at this point, because again, each of these weekly cups, guys, $100 winner take all, and this of course qualifies him into the monthly finals, which is 800 euros, and of course we all know euros are worth more than dollars, so lots of money being put out by Zotac. Now, I commented on this before with Azocycline, but again, I want to point out, like, I wasn't talking out of my ass. Pult as well does not put those first supply depots or the barracks near the top of the ramp. The last thing you want to get crushed by is by a chronoed out Zealot Stalker Mothership Core push. It's happened all too many times before to most players on the ladder, and Pult, I think it said, it'll never happen to me again.
Yeah, for sure. And the other thing is, I mean, there's no real reason right now for him to desperately deny a probe scout in his main base as well. You can go about it in the same way that we saw once again in the last TVP. Just stick your Marines out the front and watch for that probe and target it down. So he's all good right now. You can go ahead and scout Protoss base, and similarly when he's ready, Miles can send his own probe across the map and have a look-see at what Pult is doing.
And of course, I have been prompted by chat. I have forgotten the most recent and biggest win for Pult was MLG, but the coolest thing about that was Pult fought Hyun at the MLG finals, and then 1 week later in the Zotac Cup, again on a Saturday in the weekend, fought Hyun in the Zotac finals. I gotta tell you, that's probably like my nerdiest moment, my happiest moment of StarCraft 2 when that happened.
That's pretty awesome, and that's why people should tune into Zotacs, because that happens.
I know, like,
MLG rematches.
For a long time, Zotacs were kind of like, okay, it's Hyun, there's some high caliber players, but like, all of a sudden, like Incredible Miracles, Ragnarok, Joxi, like so many players started participating in Heart of the Swarm, and they came out of nowhere. It was awesome.
Yeah, really cool to see, and we got a factory follow-up for Pult once again. Let's see if he's he's gonna go for the starport. So
he's gonna make use. He's gonna make use of the brand new Banshees. I'm actually really excited about this.
Awesome.
Is this? Oh my goodness! Is this gonna be Banshee combined with Hellions? We got the reactor coming down on the. I mean, like the reactor could still actually be just for Marines, but if he's gonna transfer this over and get Hellions behind this could be super sexy. Yeah.
I'm really interested to see how this works out, but it's really cool to see the Banshee coming out. I mean, I haven't really casted all that many games since the patch, and it's going to be a cool learning experience to see exactly how much of an effect these new Banshee openers and whatnot have on these matchups. So the first one will be underway very shortly, a Widowmine being cranked out of that factory at the same time.
And guys, I might be completely wrong on this because I can't actually check with my current overlay, but I believe the Banshee cost was not affected in the patch, but only that cloak. But the cloak also comes out much faster, so you can hit it this very vicious timing.
Yeah, of course. So, wow. I mean, the Protoss already has his natural base up, so...
But look what's lacking, Zeph, and that's any form of detection.
Yeah, exactly.
What's actually really scary about this is the Widowmine and the Marines could push into the natural if the Banshee draws all the attention to the main, and if there's no detection on either end, Miles Prower will actually not be able to clean up anything.
Yeah, and like having that natural base means that even if our Protoss drops his Robo, he's gonna have to have, he's gonna have to split his attention because he has to pull the probes in one mineral and then kind of save one at a time, because he can only have one observer in one place at a time until he gets the second one out at least. And that Robo is only just now starting. It's about a third of the way done, so that is certainly not going to help him out too much here.
No, it does lose the Widowmine. Just barely couldn't get that burrow off, but One thing I want to point out, before Pult decides to swap back off that Tech Lab, he's going to go for a Raven. And the Raven, guys, don't get excited about the Seeker Missile. Get excited about the Point Defense Drone that's going to stop all form of Stalker aggression. Now, oh my god, that immediate cloak baiting out the Photon Overcharge. Pult picking up quite a few workers here. Perhaps a little too many. Miles Power not retreating them. He's gone across the map. He's planted an offensive pylon. He's going to try and do some damage, but oh my god, this Banshee's already picked off 8 workers and Rising 9 workers, 10 workers at this point. And there's still no Observer.
Yeah, the Observer will be out in not too long, but
oh, he actually
he's really
can't.
focusing.
He's warping it offensively. He can't do anything at home. Oh,
he's just going to go for it.
He doesn't quite have enough energy for a point defense drone. Pult's got to be very careful about the siege tank. Luckily, there is no high ground vision here, so the Stalkers are going to take a lot of damage. Marines should be able to hold this. Stalkers trying to focus that down, but they can't quite get to the top of the ramp. Almost enough energy for a point defense drone. Good game is called.
Wow.
And like I said, a vicious Banshee, guys. Hang on, let's see how many kills they got before we get out of this. 19 kills at the end there. I got an AFK kill a pylon as well.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, really nice build from Pult. It looks like he was just going to follow up with that 1-1-1 composition, just kind of go for it, even if the Protoss didn't come to him. So, wow, very difficult. I think perhaps in the next game, we'll have Miles Power go for maybe 1 gate into Robo to make sure that that doesn't happen again. Yeah,
just get some sort of detection on the field. And this is, you know, a large part of that's because you're not used to those timings yet. It's still, that change is still fresh. Hellbat damage has only recently been nerfed. The cost has only recently been brought down. People are not ready for that.